Hi, my name's Harry, and I'm currently a third year neuroscience student, and I'm working as an assistant in nursing. It's very interesting because you get to meet a lot of different people at different age demographic, and you get to learn all these life lessons that they've had without actually having to go through a lot of those things. You meet a lot of different patients that are very young to quite old, and they all have their own fresh perspective on life and what they've been through and what they're going to do. And it's quite interesting to see what everyone brings to the table. And I think just seeing people get better that you have a connection with over time, that's the most rewarding part. Sometimes there are times when we would have to work with a lot of patients at once. And I think that can get quite difficult if, we're working in a place where it's quite demanding and everyone requires a lot of attention and there isn't enough staff, so we're just kind of running around. There have even been times when nurses would skip their breaks in order to just make sure that everyone's okay. We're getting to that point where a lot of the nurses are even having to reuse their masks just because we're trying to be careful about our usage of medical equipment. I feel like a lot of people have one perspective or another, but honestly, it's a very rewarding job and it's not easy. But I think if you have the heart for it, it's definitely for you. Just seeing everyone get better and be on their life path and just making connections with your entire work team, it's just overall amazing experience. So I work for an agency, which means that I get to go to different places and meet different people every time. And first of all, the work demand has been a bit all over the place. First there was a lot, then there's a bit of a blank spot where there's no work, and then it just keeps on going up and down because I feel like the government's really trying to get a lot of their staff back in the hospitals. And there's definitely a lot more pressure as well in terms of how we use our medical equipment and how efficiently we're working. And we're also trying to keep beds free in the hospitals because hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but if coronavirus does ramp up, that means we'll need a lot of those free beds. I hope to do medicine eventually and become a doctor if I can. I've also been interested in becoming a neurosurgeon, but I feel like those goals are a bit far away at the moment. I just want to focus on finishing my undergrad. Honestly, just follow the rules. Stay 1.5 meters away, wash your hands, don't go into mass gatherings, don't go out unless absolutely necessary, wash anything, sanitize anything that you touch often. That includes your phones, your key cards, your door handles. I know it's a weird thing to be cleaning your door handles, but it really can make a difference and help prevent that spread.